Jet 227, we're in an uncontrolled dive. We got a jam stabilizer or something.
Oh, Lord, we're coming out of 7,000. I see nothing but houses.
When I say I want you to retract the flaps, retract the gear, trim us nose down, okay?
Trim down? What are you going to do?
Margaret, yeah. When I tell you I want you to push these forward, full throttle, can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, when I tell
Wait, sir, what are we doing? Why would I trim down?
We're gonna roll it, okay?
What do you mean, roll it?
We gotta do something to stop this dive. Here we go. I've got control.
Oh, Lord!
All right, Evans, flaps.
Flap!
Speed brakes.
Speed brake!
Margaret, power. Gear up. You know JD?
Yeah, I know JD.
Okay, yeah. He just came home. He just came home, yeah.
All right, well,
I said that like he was in the penitentiary. Yeah, he just came home.
He just got back.
Yeah,
man.
he was upstate. He's swole.
You've been in some of my favorite movies and played some of my favorite characters. I could list them, from Malcolm X to Remember the Titans. I could keep going. But this movie it seems like it's a great challenge. I mean, playing an addict with all this heroism that's going on. How do you think this, is this more difficult or less difficult than any other character you've played?
I don't, each film, each role has its challenges. Like in Malcolm X, it was the fear of what might happen to us if we don't get it right. That was always hovering over our head. This might be one of the more, I don't want to say most, but more complex characters I played. I mean, he's a hero, he's a pilot, he's a drunk, he's a cokehead, and he's lost.
Right.
He's lost, and he's lost his family. So.
I guess everybody can relate to the story in some way. I mean, I'm the son of an addict, the brother of an addict, and I got family members, and I'm sure the viewers do too.
Right.
How relatable do you think these characters are? Because I mean, you have the family members like your son that's dealing with it, and it seems like when there's an addict in the family, everybody's kind of strung out in some way on it. You know?
And I think that the writer did a really great job of showing that how it hurts everybody, and it's interesting that as he's on the run and he's being found out as to what the problems are, he decides to drink some more and go to his ex-wife's house. The worst thing, but isn't that what happens?
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happens, and his son's becoming a young man now, and now you got this bumping heads. One of my favorite little pieces of that scene is kissing the boy on the head. Because I actually didn't. I told him that. I said, "Look, don't punch me." I said, "But we're gonna wrestle, but you're not gonna know when it's coming. Yes, you come downstairs and and you be a man and you play it the way you want, and I'm just gonna grab you and we'll just wrestle, And the man is in the house, whips in the house, 17 seconds, and creates chaos, gets everybody upset. But yet, when he walks out the house, he's like, "Hey, I'll leave. What's wrong with you guys?" Like, that denial is deep, man. He thinks they got a problem. Like, what did I do?
Right.
And then comes outside and the press is sitting there.
Right.
Yeah, it's.
Now, I know that you're a great actor. You've got a lot of awards and everything, and you're African American. But I know that's not just a box you're in. But for our community, you represent a lot, and the characters that you play seem to be positive, even if flawed. How conscious a decision do you make to play these characters that you've taken on?
Well, I try to decide to do what I want to do. Now, there might be a lot of people in the African American community that don't like this character, but they better not act like that person doesn't exist, because like you said, they right there in the house, or they up the block, or they Uncle Boo Boo, or they. We all know somebody like this. So, alcoholism is colorblind. Addiction is colorblind. So.
Right. Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
My man.
My man.
Don't forget to click on one of the arrows to see our most commented videos.
Good cop, bad cop, right here.
Well, I just want to say, how's the foot?
Good. My foot is, you see what I'm wearing, right? So they must be okay.
Okay, they must be okay. Because everybody talked about the foot with this production. It's like the foot, the most famous foot ever.